Hi, I'm Bahar Gidwani. I'm one of the co-founders of CSRHub, and I thought I'd show you today how to take a look at the data source analysis dashboard, which is a new dashboard we recently put out. I thought a good way of doing it might be to take a look at what I consider to be a reasonable example kind of research. We had a client recently who was interested in the DAX 30. That's a German exchange data set. And they gave us this nice list of 30 companies in the DAX. And you can see here from our regular competitor dashboard perspective, we have one company that we list as being in the USA, even though it's probably in Germany. And the range in comparison overall is from 52% down here at the bottom up to 98% up here at the top. What I thought I'd do is I would copy these companies over into the data source dashboard. So let's take a quick copy here. I'm going to put them into the enter name sheet on the data source dashboard. I'm going to clean up a little extra stuff here, so we're only looking at company names. We don't have ISINs and the other information you might want to have. And then I'm going to calculate, and we'll let the enter name sheet here do its calculation process. As you can see, the enter name sheet has now filled in nicely all of our different names for the DAX 30. And without doing anything else, if I just go over here to data source present current, it will show me for these 30 companies which of the 232 currently available data sources are active for each of the companies. As you can see, 152 data sources are active for this set of companies. There are some things that are not present for any of them, and it's very easy to find out which ones they are. I would just go in here, click on 0%, and here are the sources that we have elsewhere that we can use in other companies that just don't happen to be available for these companies. I can turn this around, check everything that is active. There's my nice list of 152 sources, and you can see that some of the sources are very commonly present. For instance, brand finance covers 80% of this group. One of the types of analysis that people tend to do is they tend to look to see which sources are useful for researching a particular set of companies. So for instance, I could do a filter where I would say that I wanted to get rid of all of these smaller percentages. Actually, I do it this way, I'll do it the other way. Click from the top instead of from the bottom. And I'll turn on all these things that are 50% or more. And I've got a nice compact list of just the sources that are present for most of these companies. If I was trying to do a materiality analysis, these are the places I might go to get factors that are present in enough of the companies to be able to determine what is and isn't material. Now, as you go across the companies, you'll see they each have a different number of data sources used, and some of them are present in more of the sources and some are present in less. So instead of doing this across all companies, let me clear this filter, I could look at a particular company. For instance, I could be interested in which sources BMW has that Alliance SE does not have. And now I've got a very quick, very short list. Here's yes everywhere. Here's no everywhere. And if I'm Alliance and I'm trying to understand how to become noticed in the same way that BMW is, I now have a very nice specific set of sources to take a look at and to engage with to see whether or not I could get covered by them. So this is the data source analysis dashboard. It's a relatively new addition to our suite of dashboards. It's really simple, easy to use. It's pretty powerful. Uses the same enter company name sheet as everything else, and it automatically gives you all this great information about which data sources are present for each of a set of companies. That's it. If you have further questions, you can always reach out to me at bahar@csrhub.com, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have.